I think if you use your imagination, you might be able to picture a brand new sawmill sitting in this trailer. It's raining out this morning, so looking for a few things I can do here in the shed ahead of time. This saw that I'm using also belonged to Great Grandpa Isaac. I built a new handle for it and hand filed it about 2 years ago, and the thing is just, it's sharp. I've cut myself multiple times with it. Now that the rain has stopped, I got a chance to start putting some new stuff on here, and my brain says these got to get replaced first. So I found some bolts here that go all the way down through. I got the nuts removed. I don't know if it's going to come loose or not. I'm hoping that it will. There we go. There we go. That's pretty good there. Well, we didn't get as far as I was hoping today, but one of the first and most important steps is done. We have the new frame rails in place, all treated, all set in concrete. This clay is not much fun to dig in. I am confident this concrete being put in dry like this is going to absorb plenty of moisture. I'm not going to have to add any water to it, put it that way. I've done this many times. It's always worked. So as wet as this soil is, I have no doubts it'll work just fine today. You know, out here, there's not going to be any obstacles in my way. So digging those holes should go a little bit more smoothly. It's still going to suck because of the clay. But this stuff here, because I was trying to keep it as close to original position as possible, getting that post hole digger down here low enough, the handle's interfering with this, or the handle's interfering with that. The same on the other side. It's just kind of a pain in the butt. So won't have that out here. But anyhow, we'll pick this up again in the morning. All right. Well, it's another cold, damp, dreary morning. So fortunately, we still have plenty of stuff to do in here out of the rain. One of the repairs that I'm going to have to figure out is this broken, I'm going to call it a collar. So I'm guessing it was not broken when this came apart back in the 1980s, but it's definitely broken now. So we're definitely not going to be trying to run like that. So let's see if we can get this nut here to come loose. Lord knows the last time that thing spun. Okay, heat. There we go. We're going to let that cool. And hopefully we'll remember to bring that with us when we leave. Because I think I know somebody with skills to rectify that. Well, I got all my holes marked and started. I can get rid of my tape measure, my straight edge now, and dig these babies down to depth. It's not going to be fun because of all the clay I got to go through, but it's got to be done. Got our 2 rail locations marked here on both of the main frame rails. So I'm going to get this straight edge out of the way and just start making some holes. Well, that sucked. This is the kind of crap that I was trying to bore through. Just wet, sticky clay. Sticks to everything, won't release from the auger. It made it a very unenjoyable experience. And I think you might be able to see here. Yeah. This is the water table, so I'm not adding water to this concrete because there's plenty of it here in all these holes that I just finished digging. So just getting mocked up here to start setting some posts and leveling them and lining them all up, and we'll keep on trucking. Well, that may not look like much, but for an old fat guy, it's a pretty big accomplishment. The only issue we have is because of a mathematical error on my part, we got no concrete for that post. But we got her set and we got her level and square. So we'll pick up another bag and dump it in there next weekend. But kind of an unusual year. See, our renters are out here pulling off the corn before the beans. So it's just been a weird year. Well, my plan is fairly simple here. I'm going to laminate 2x6s together, offsetting the score or the seams, and it should be stronger than the original frame, as well as I have more posts in the ground than what the original frame had concrete blocks holding it. So I'm not anticipating any issues regarding strength. The glue may or may not be beneficial, but I'm gonna do it because, well, it's cheap and it does increase the strength. There we go. This entire rail needs to turn 90 degrees. Obviously I got a little bit of finish work left to do down here, but I'd rather get both rails in place before I tidy up the ends. So we made progress. I mean, if you use your imagination, it's starting to kind of look sort of sawmill-ish, but we'll put this off again till next weekend. I don't know if I'll have 2 days next weekend or just one, and that's going to be weather permitting anyway. But definitely next weekend we'll come back down with a little more concrete, and we'll finish up these rails hopefully, and maybe start working on that husk. That's something I learned from you all, this drive mechanism. I just call it a drive mechanism because that's what made sense to me. Apparently we're going to call it a husk. Anyhow, like I say, you can see I got lots of tools and stuff to put away. I'm going to leave the trailer right here because all that's left in there is treated lumber. That's not going to hurt it to sit out in the weather. And yeah, we'll catch up with you guys next weekend. Thanks for watching.